Meanwhile, the mild-mannered Jonathan Bow continues, otherwise known as Geothermal Mann.
My fellow Americans, only geothermal energy has the potential to diminish the potential for potential global warming. This is the potential of the potentiality. It could cause what we could consider global winter. What would you do if it was winter all the time? Just what could you do?
I don't know. Maybe we could try some light skiing, man. What do you think?
Well, us blockheads, we would probably spend some time out there taking advantage of all that snow. Let's do some light skiing. Yeah.
Sweet. We'll watch it all later. So remember, my fellow geothermal students, the lectures will be available here. These are last year's lectures here, so those will be replaced with our new lectures for this year. And so these are not available to you. This is you're looking at the instructor's view. But you see light suit skiers right here if you'd like to watch it yourself later. But let's take a quick look now at our median temperature lab. Hopefully you're making some progress on the median temperature lab. Remember to record your temperatures from 6 feet below the surface twice daily for at least 14 days, preferably 8 hours apart. Include high, low ambient air temperatures and dates for the days you choose to record. We will be averaging your results in week 9. Let's take a quick look now at one of the students from a previous year. Let's take a look at her submission here. Rachel Lunch did a great job. Let's take a look. Here we go, Rachel. She submitted this in the Word format. And excuse me, what I like about geothermal, this is the paper, so let's take a look back here. We want to look at her lab results. Median temperature lab. Some of her initial data in her Excel sheet. See how she generated her graph. See daily highs, earth temperature, ambient air temperature. And then the actual report. Let's take a look at that real quick. Earth Lab Field Project from Columbus, Montana. So back in 2013. You can see here a comparison of ambient air temperatures to ground temperature was conducted over 18 days. 14 is our requirement this year, so 28 total. After lowering remote temperature sensors 6 feet down a well, top of the well was sealed against air movement. A second temperature sensor was mounted on a covered outdoor porch. Data were recorded at 7 and 7 a.m., 7 p.m., and 11 p.m. on both locations. The specifics of the site were as follows. Location of underground temperature sensor 6 feet down a well, located in a well house 6 feet below the ground surface. Therefore, the total was 12 feet subgrade. Surface temperature sensor location was pole-mounted, shaded location on large covered porch. Aspect of the site, which way did the slope face, was to the south. Slope of the site 0, so it's pretty flat. So another thing you could say there, we could just say aspect of site flat, and then slope 0. The comparison showed that while the ambient surface temperature varied greatly, the subsurface temperature remained at an average temperature of 61 degrees, which is that's a little bit high. So maybe she has some geothermal resources there. Let's see. Here's what her graph turned into and what she submitted. And this is plenty. So you see the ambient temperature, daytime highs and lows, and then the median earth temperature in the red, earth temperature. And then the times of the recordings and the temperatures of those recordings. And here we see the actual dates of her for the 20th through the 10/8. So she really went after it. Did a great job. And got an A on that paper. So this gives you an example of, the format. Be creative. Use your, of course, you need to have your own observations and own input. But this is just an overview, just to give you an idea of what we're looking for. All right. So another assignment here. Another one of the big assignments in the course. Week 7 term paper. What I like about geothermal energy. Now is the time to start thinking about an area of geothermal energy that you are interested in. Any facet of this course or the science is available for your 5-page 1,200 word paper. Due week 12, 100 points possible. Please use current resources as the field of geothermal energy is growing and changing rapidly. Include citations, resources, pictures, and graphs as you desire. You get extra credit if you come up with an aspect of geothermal energy that I have not included in your course. Hey, how about that, huh? So you can come up with something that it's not included in the course. But you're going to have to look ahead here. I'm going to open up the future sections here. But if you can find something that I don't talk about, boy, you're going to get some big points for that.